Welcome to 21st Century Health. I'm Jackie Bales. In the world of aesthetics and cosmetic surgery, image is the name of the game. But many service providers are portraying an image to consumers that is misleading. Whether it be untrained general practitioners or advertisers hawking untested and ineffective solutions, unsuspecting consumers can easily make bad cosmetic decisions that have lifelong consequences. Partnering together to get the word out, we have two organizations joining us here today. Zubeen Meshkinpush, COO of Enaltus, and Dr. Jack Fisher, President of the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jackie.
First of all, Dr. Fisher, tell us more about the pitfalls and problems that consumers face when trying to deal with this industry.
Well, aesthetic or cosmetic surgery has become extremely popular, as we all know. One of the problems is helping the public to make the right decision. And one of our goals as an organization is to help educate them in making an informed decision. There's so much information in the media, social media, internet, television, that often it's very difficult for them to make the right decision. And education is very important. Also, sometimes it's hard to evaluate the credentials of the individuals who are promoting themselves. And one of our goals is to allow the public to understand who real plastic surgeons are, what their training is, and to provide them with a lot of really solid background. And one of the things we've done is we've developed the Smart Beauty Guide, which allows them to go online, get good information, compare products, and also to find physicians in their areas.
Zubeen, can you give us some insight on your partnership with the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery?
Sure. So for Enaltus, it was important to partner with the Aesthetic Society, like Dr. Fisher said, to help to provide education, not just for the members, but also for the patients. And for us to really do that, we needed to partner with the Aesthetic Society to better understand the challenges facing the physicians as well as the patients. And things like the Smart Beauty Guide came out of that type of partnership.
And having a relationship with organizations or companies like Enaltus is very important to us, because the best way we can provide quality care is as the physicians working with industry to evaluate the best products and give patients the best care.
Well, in this 21st Century Health Field Report, we'll learn more about Enaltus and see how their products and treatments are pushing the boundary in topical scar therapies.
The world of cosmetic surgery has changed dramatically over the last several years. There's been a lot of innovations, improvements, better patient care, better results, but unfortunately, there has also been the entry into the field of many individuals who are minimally or non-trained, who call themselves plastic surgeons or cosmetic surgeons. The public assumes that there's oversight of who can do a procedure. Unfortunately, anybody with an MD degree, and now often without an MD degree, are doing these procedures. That's not in their best interest. It's not in the best interest of medicine or any patient.
The Aesthetic Society demands the utmost in ethics from its members. The consumer should know that when seeking plastic surgery or aesthetic medicine, they should seek out a board-certified plastic surgeon and a member of the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery. And these surgeons can assist them not only in their cosmetic surgery needs, but really their whole aesthetic process, beginning from injectables, including treatments like botulinum toxins or fillers, to devices, lasers, as well as cosmetic surgery. Now, ASAPS has a great consumer website that allows for them to gain a lot of information, and that is Smart Beauty Guide.
Zubeen, tell us about Enaltus and the products you manufacture.
Enaltus is a specialty skincare company, and through our Belly skincare line, we offer safe and effective products for expecting moms, nursing moms, and babies. And then really at the core of Enaltus is our scar management brands, which include ScarAway, Kelacote, and our physician brand, Biocornium.
And why is it important for Enaltus to be a premier partner of the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery?
For Enaltus, we really need to understand the challenges that physicians meet on a day-to-day basis in their practice, as well as what are the needs of the patients. And we, as one company, really can't do that alone. So that's why it's important for us to partner with the Aesthetic Society so we can really understand what we need to be focusing on and help to educate not only the physician members, but help educate the patients as well, because there's a lot of bad information out there. And we feel it's part of our corporate responsibility to play a role in that education.
Dr. Fisher, what is the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery, and how long has the organization been in existence?
We've been around, Jackie, now for 45 years.
Oh, wow.
And what it is, it's an organization of over 2,200 members who are all board-certified plastic surgeons who have dedicated their professional careers to aesthetic surgery. So that includes face, body. It's a very diffuse number of procedures, but basically it's in that aesthetic realm, whether it might be facelift, eye surgery, liposuction, body contouring, hair transplantation. It covers a broad spectrum of aesthetic procedures, and our members have had very specific training. They're board certified. They've had to establish themselves in the aesthetic arena. They've had to document their professional abilities in this area. So we really try to educate the doctors and the patients, but it's really ensuring quality.
So what other goals does ASAPS have, and what are their objectives?
Well, one of them is to make sure that we're informing the public about proper procedures. You know, if you go on TV or go social media or the internet, you're inundated with so much information, it's difficult to filter out what is valid and what is not. Absolutely. And so we spend a lot of time and energy trying to evaluate different products. We have different committees within our organization that is their specific agenda, is to look at the latest technology. And then we bring that new technology to our members, working with companies like Enaltus. And then once we have evaluated this, then we feel it's appropriate to bring it out to the public and inform them of what works, what doesn't work, again, ensuring safety and efficacy.
Now, Zubin, tell us about your scar therapy product, BioCorneum Plus.
So BioCorneum Plus is our patented blend of self-adhering, self-drying silicones and includes an SPF of 30. So BioCorneum Plus is really the first and only FDA-cleared scar management product of its kind. With our silicone gel technology, we've studied over 2,000 patients in published clinical studies to show that we will help get the patient the best aesthetic outcome for that incision.
Wow. How does it work exactly?
So the patient begins applying after the sutures are removed. A very, very thin layer is spread over the incision or scar. And as the BioCorneum dries, which should only take about 3 or 4 minutes, the silicones cross-link together and they form essentially a custom-fitted invisible silicone sheet over the incision. So it helps to protect the incision while it's healing. And with the inclusion of the SPF of 30, it really just provides the best environment for the body to heal.
And scar management is so important because with all the procedures we do, we're making incisions, cutting on patients all over their body. And the benefit of products that reduce visible scars or minimize them is a very critical issue in aesthetic or cosmetic surgery.
And Dr. Fisher, what are the questions a patient should consider when selecting a doctor?
Well, I think there are probably 2 key points. And one is, and this could be evaluated prior to even seeing the physician, are they board certified in plastic surgery and the actual plastic surgery board? And 2, once they see the physician, they might want to ask, what is their experience with a particular procedure? How often do they do it? How many have they done? What has been their experience in that particular area? And I think that really, really helps increase the safety margin for the patient.
Well, thank you both for being here. It's been very interesting. Dr. Fisher for giving us tips on what to do before a procedure and when seeking out a doctor, and Zubin for your information on what to do afterward with the scarring to help with that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jackie.
For 21st Century Health, I'm Jackie Bales. Thanks for watching.